way of making, because when a carrier rolls out a service, the carrier wants to offer it across a suite of devices. And the fact that Google's policies are more open for how you get apps in the App Store, how you configure Android phones, I think goes a long way. In fact, that there's a much more heterogeneous base of hardware devices that are Android voice devices. So I think the answer is, as you get a broader base of superphones out there, be it based on Windows Phone 7, be it based on Android, which is further ahead in delivering on that capability, I think those solutions integrated with carrier solutions can really deliver a more heterogeneous solution that allows you to be an average consumer, where sometimes consumers have iPods, sometimes they have PCs, and sometimes they use Gmail, and sometimes they have an Xbox. And so I think it's understandable that, that Microsoft's trying to play catch up, they're trying to make sure they build in their strengths. But I think at the end of the day, the heterogeneous nature of how people get mobile experiences today, the fact that there's multiple networks they can choose from, the fact that consumers have those different patterns and uses, I think will create an opportunity towards horizontal. But I think that you're right in the sense that it's not preordained it's going to go horizontal. I think it's, whereas the PC went horizontal and the MP3 player went vertical, I think it's an open question at the end of the day whether the industry pulls together in a way that makes the horizontal experience and good. I don't know if any of you have, here's this room, how many people have iPhones? It's a pretty high filter. How many people have an Android phone? Well, it's a reason, you guys are over-indexed with the market as a whole. How many of those who have Android phones try to have a Nexus 1? Much lower number. So just for kicks, if you want to answer this question, get a Nexus 1, configure it yourself, get a SIM card, put it in. I had a life experience where I feel like a complete lunkhead, where basically it took me 3 phone calls to realize that the reason I had a hard time getting my Nexus 1 to work is I was putting the SIM card in upside down. So, because it turns out that you're supposed to put it where the empty chip piece is exposed, and I was putting it the other way. Because it was kept only couldn't find my SIM card, I thought I had an effective SIM card, but it turns out I'm an effective user. So, my point is not that I'm a competent mechanic, although it may be true. My point is that putting all this stuff together horizontally is harder than putting it together vertically. And I think the Nexus 1 Google experiment is a proof point of that. And there's going to have to be a lot of work to make the horizontal stuff much more seamless.